Now, currently in Australia, we have our Chicago Bulls, Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, and Luke Longley doing a tour, a speaking tour, and promoting the local league, the NBL. And the tour is called the No Bull Tour. Now, in recent interviews, they said the tour is going to be a no bullshit tour. And this is the reason why, as Australia's biggest Chicago Bulls fan, that I didn't go. I'm not going. And it kills me. It breaks my heart that I don't get to go and listen to Scottie Pippen, Luke Longley, and Horace Grant. And I miss out on a photo opportunity for my NBA photo wall of fame. And that kills me. Because these are guys I want to listen to. Superstars. And if you're a Chicago fan, there's no bigger time than the Chicago Bulls in the 90s. Seeing Derrick Rose get picked number one and then get traded is probably a close second. But Chicago in the 90s was outstanding. But when I first heard of the tickets getting on sale, the No Bull Tour, I thought amazing. Quickly jumped on. I had a look. My wife actually bought tickets. And then that night I sat there and thought, I don't know if I want to go because I don't think it's going to be a speaking tour that's going to be fun and engaging. I think it's going to be a tour of Scottie and Horace ragging out Jordan, ragging out the 90s, and just trying to get their point across about what that was and talk about what has currently been portrayed. Because, as you know, in 2020, the greatest NBA series of all time, The Last Dance, was showcased. And it was about Michael because it was always about Michael. It's always been about Michael and will always be about Michael. With no Michael, there's no Chicago Bulls. And yes, the argument is if you don't surround him with the right players, they don't win championships. True. But Michael is Michael. He's the God. He transcended the NBA. He made the NBA global and had old dudes like me in regional Australia in middle of nowhere become NBA fans. And just the thought of spending thousands of dollars to fly, accommodation, tickets to go see these guys that I've looked up to forever just be uninspiring and talk shit about how much they hate The Last Dance and how much they weren't the star of the film and the documentary and all these key components were missed, then why didn't they create The Last Dance? Why didn't you pay for the film crew? Why didn't you have the idea to create this series? Because you're not Michael Jordan. So, from an Australian and being hands down Chicago Bulls' biggest fan in the Southern Hemisphere, I'm not going. And that kills me. Because we just don't need more drama. We don't need more Michael Jordan drama. We don't need more Last Dance drama. Everyone played their role. Just enjoy it, talk about it, reminisce about it, appreciate the good times. Appreciate the good. And there's no need to bring each other down. You all did well. You all have championship rings, millions of dollars. You can sail off into the sunset and do your own thing. You don't need to bring each other down. And you don't see Michael going out on there and individually targeting each player. It just doesn't happen. So there's no real need to drag everyone down and create more drama, more unnecessary drama. We've had enough drama in Chicago this year with the Ring of Honor. First of all, there was no Michael, no Scottie, and no Dennis. And then you dumbass Chicago fans who probably aren't real fans booed the late Jerry Krause's wife. Haven't we had enough of this shit? Haven't we had enough? Can't we just enjoy the game? Enjoy history, appreciate history, and just get on with the world. That the 90s Chicago Bulls had an incredible run, led by Michael Jordan. Just appreciate that you're still in the spotlight, Scottie and Horace. You're still active. But maybe it's because Michael Jordan's son is with Scottie's wife. Because that's a bit weird. But anyway, we don't need more drama, Scottie. We just want to hear good, wholehearted NBA stories. And that is why Chicago Bulls #1 fan will not be attending your bullshit tour.